let's start the show. Top 20 Christmas video game music chosen by you. Yeah, that's right. You did this. This one is from Knights. Remember that this was the game that was going to save Sega. And this is chosen by Rudy. So let's get into it. Chris is gonna like that beat. Yeah. Ah! Give it to me. Woof. Some backwards drums in there. Oh! I freaking love this. It has that 1950s kind of like bum, 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 bum. Those like plucked pizzicato strings doing an arpeggio. Oh, I love my espresso. I think I have a gonorrhea. Bell-like sounds will be the norm in some of the tracks. That's one of my favorite parts, and I say this every time, but I have nothing else to say, is that it's like there's those unexpected things that exist that are a common thread in the week's themes. I think we'll be hearing a lot of bells. Bells will be ringing. Yeah, great pick, Rudy. Our next pick is from Chris. He chooses Snow Bell, but spelled like a French bell. I like to lick bells. I like the way they sound. I like the way they taste. Bell. Pokemon X and Y. Oh, Christmassy. So serious. Yeah. Good Lord. You know, I think, yeah, this is way more serious. I feel like sometimes when game composers are asked to write something Christmassy, I feel like it gives them license to jump out of what is expected from them in the franchise. So if you're writing for Pokemon, I don't know a lot of Pokemon music off the top of my head, but I would assume that there's sort of like, you're stuck with some conventions. You know, you have to make it sound Pokemon-y. But this is like elegant and beautiful and heavy-hearted, and I don't think Pokemon at all. Like a dad that's sad because his kid hates him during Christmas and he's trying to make up. like in Jingle All the Way when Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife is getting hit on by that creepy guy and his kid thinks he's a loser because he can't get them a Turbo Man doll. Great idea from Claudio. We're going to do a Pokemon week upcoming. I can get educated. Speaking of Claudio, here comes Claudio, his picks for Christmas week. This is Fluffy Snow, here we go. Yoshi Woolly World. Yo. Oh. More castanets? Is that a castanet? That... Yeah. Oh. This could open up a Pixar movie and have a nice fun montage. Or in a game of some kind. Like a Yoshi's game. Now, Yoshi, you're at that age that we're going to have to check for rectal protrusions, all right? Yeah, so this is the second time we've heard that sort of Spanish kind of percussion. And also the second time we've heard this 1950s kind of very slick... The thing that they use in The Sims. A rich family's Christmas, yes. We all got new TVs! Shopping when you have lots of money. I love the melody, how cheeky it is. There's another little cheeky bastard part right before that. Like, what is that? I don't know. Is that the blues note, or is that like a sort of a minor interval or something? I like it. It kind of sounds like a rich... the shopkeeper in the very rich mall talking to somebody like, I don't think you can afford that. You'd better keep your kids' disgusting, oily, dirty fingers off that. Because if they break it, who's going to pay for it? Not you. Please leave. We've reached our capacity for charity today. And then they just break it down. This should have been dubstep. Bring me back to 2012, man. Up next on our show, we have a pick from Chris. Guess what? It's from Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, Arctic Antics music. be a good Sonic song. In one of those down tempo levels. Christmas in the sewers. That's because you're a Microsoft fanboy. So you think this is slumming it for you. Nah, it'd be more like Nintendo fanboy. Oh, that's a nice platform you have there. If you like playing in the sewers. I feel like if Prince was here, he'd say, it sounds like a casino ran by an electrified stuffed crocodile. Oh. And then it was over. This tune slaps. It's bipping and bopping. It's a bop and a pop. Ugh. Can you feel it? Put it in your mouth and steal it. It's cool because the music kind of sounds like what the enemies would be saying, or the villains. The Crash is jumping on and killing, destroying them. If you want ambiance, you can't go wrong with Animal Crossing. This is also chosen by Chris. It is Toy Day, Northern Hemisphere Christmas from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, play that Wii piano. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. A warm blanket on a cold day. I love that, the real kind of muted brass. It's very vintage, very cozy. It sounds like you're hearing people playing the horns outside, maybe through a wall with fingerless gloves so they can operate their little trumpet buttons. What a cozy soundtrack. It definitely evokes everything Animal Crossing does, where it's precise, but cozy, and cute, but polished. Beautiful stuff. La siguiente selección es de Galudio. Es la historia de Kirby Triple Deluxe, Silver Snow. Oh, Cloudy, you're such a music nerd. Oh. Wow. Holy shit. Those people can play. I mean, it's kind of juxtaposed with like really kind of, there are some simple ideas, but it's like you kind of took very simple ideas and then gave them to crazy jazz players, but then told them like, don't be too weird, but it's okay to show off and do a lot. But don't go outside and don't do weird like chord substitutions and inversions and stuff. Blang, 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 blang. Don't go all Jacob Collier on it. But you can be flashy. That bass. Oh. And like there are a lot of subtle choices for such a flashy track. You know what they're so good at is that, like the drums, for example, they always keep the snare, and then before you had that hi-hat. So there's that constant thing, and then underneath that, they can do all their crazy ghost notes and like polyrhythms and stuff. Even the bass is like boom, 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 but then it's all everything in between without losing that rhythm. Oof, what a great track. All for that little fat blow ball. We got another crisp pick coming up. This is from Paper Mario. Over Shiver Mountain. Oh, it's a weird one. Oh, all right. Oh, this is from the N64. It's like you're burping in the middle of talking. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Whoa. Man, there's a lot going on there. A really sort of like alienating feeling, but like it feels like everything's been reversed. Like you were in some place that was on the ground, on the shore, by the water, and it's warm and sandy and brown and yellow and maybe lush, and then all of a sudden you've just been inverted. And you're hanging upside down on a mountain, and it's snowing, and there's these. It's like people are playing the insides of instruments, you know. And then just these weird kind of like staying in weird melodic rhythms. It's just so strange, but it's so cool. I mean, I think that when you're creating something, start with the theme and then build from there, because this whole track is sort of like all enforcing that weird whatever they're trying to do over this Shiver Mountain. Wow, so beautifully put together. And this was on the N64 probably, because it was the original Paper Mario. Yeah, like some of the riffs, they feel like when someone has been jamming for a long time and they're doing just weird stuff, like at the end of recording something, and and then they go, I'll cut that off and remove that from the rest of it. It's like this, all the riffs in the song are sort of from the end of the recording, from the part that wasn't supposed to be used. It's a beautiful theme. It makes me want to play Paper Mario, whatever the hell that's worth. Probably a lot, considering it's an N64 game. We're back with a Rudy pick. This is from Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. This is the SMB1 Ice Stage theme. Will it be Christmassy enough? Ooh, yeah. Oh shit.
Hi, welcome to Monkey Ball Mania. I'm going to die so many times. Oh, I fell. Oh.
Ooh. Super Monkey Ball Mania. Banana Mania. This needs like a really European guy with a shaved head right in the middle of it.
Yeah. Super Monkey Ball. Eat the banana. Can you get it? Oh. She's a Barbie girl. And a monkey ball.
I really like that Banana Mania is not the weirdest part of the title. It's the monkey ball, and then it being a super version of that. Very nice. Let's do another Rudy track. This is from South Park, The Fractured Butthole, Merry Chaotic Christmas. We are now on side 2 of the album. Things are weird, dark, mysterious. It's so modern. My modern film score. No, it doesn't. No, that's pretty badass. That was a nice one. A bit of a grower. I'm sure that it's probably even more effective and probably mostly effective. Don't know what I'm saying. In the game when it is giving context to something, because it's a little more modern film score where it's not totally sitting in the back, but it's it's being more textural, which is good for a movie or a story, or like when they say "Merry Chaotic Christmas." I would assume the heroes are gearing up for something, or we're seeing like what the villains are doing and building a lot of tension. But still kind of like fun and a little bit cozy. A lot of soft sounds, soft choirs, soft drums. Looks like we got ourselves another Chris pick. This is from Banjo Kazooie. It is Freeze Easy Peak Easy Freeze. Ready to find Jiggies. Nice. You know, definitely some more of that kind of 1950s. Really sort of clean sounding, impish. Like a lot of things are going on, but nothing really serious is happening, but very precise. Or a parade. It does have a parade feel, because it's sort of like big and expansive. Like, here is a big thing to see. Kind of the farty trumpets. It's like something official, but not super serious. What a big jump this would have been for people playing on the N64 and being able to have this music that is so much closer to, you know, like a film score, especially the animated and kids' movies at the time. And then, of course, if they went to the PlayStation, you could hear a real CD sound, but this was pretty good, too. It's surprising how well all this music holds up, written on very, very old hardware and software. Old and hard and soft. Here's a Claudio pick. What do you think this is going to sound like? This is from Mega Man 8. Just full of Christmas hits. Frostman theme. Oh. That sounds like Ken's theme. Little Street Fighter. Ooh, Capcom. Very interesting. I was just trying to look up some more information on this composer. It is Shusaku Uchiyama, who does not have a Wikipedia link. If that means anything to you. Alright, so Shusaku Uchiyama is the first project at Capcom that Uchiyama led by himself. The Japanese version of the game features the J-pop vocal opening theme Electrical Communication and the ending theme Brand New Way by the group Ganesia. Sony initially rejected the North American PlayStation release due to the push for 3D graphics, 1997. But Saturn was going to get their own version, so they went for it. But it also had to have exclusive content, so Sega wouldn't have any kind of advantage. Whoa, if Sega's getting it, we want it too, and it has to be different. What a bunch of babies. Hey, we made this game. It's Mega Man. Now, it's 1997, bruh. So, like, is it going to be all drawn and shit? Because we don't want to have this ugly two-dimensional hand-drawn art. What we would really like is giant blocky polygons. And could you put Mega Man in 3D so it controls like ass? That would be cool. Yeah, you know, big, slow, terrible. Put the camera controls on L1 and R1. And we'll have a frame rate of about 18. And Mega Man can slowly walk around. That'd be cool. Oh, and then as soon as they find out that the Saturn is going to get it, they go, well, we want it too. And it has to have exclusive content. Like, what the hell? I guess, like, in video games or in, like, different creative fields and stuff, like, you do have to be on the cutting edge, right? Like, I'm a big fan of wrestling, and when you look at how wrestling changes, I mean, from year to year, it's so drastically different how they marketed things and what people look like. Or music, you know, music and movies, stuff that moves really fast. Video games tend to have a longer cycle, but that was a big shift. Great track, really fun track. Kind of feel like I'm underground. It's very cavernous anytime you hear that reverb. I feel like I'm working in a cave with this underground team, and but they're all from some country I don't know. And it's like February 12th, and they go, don't you know, today is the day in my country we celebrate ice dancing. And we're having a wonderful party. And we all miss our homes, but we're having fun. We feel normal for just one night. Just a quick diversion to give you an idea of the Mega Man 8 soundtrack. This is the stage select theme. Don't you want to ride in this guy's sports car that you don't know the name of on the Amalfi Coast? At night. It's got a real kind of night theme. Oof, that's beautiful. All right, for this next one, I have some really bad news. I have to say the words, and I don't want to say it. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. Composed by Yoko Shimamura. What a surprise! Oh. This is actually the most it's ever fit. Wahoo! Oh! Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. She's so fucking good. It can be difficult when you're dealing with that many instruments to have those little dramatic moments in there, but there's just so... I just feel like my heart is being pulled in so many different directions. And yeah, the way you said that, Chris, the jovial moment in the early middle section of a Hollywood Christmas movie, some kind of a montage, or it's like we've introduced to the characters and then you're going to do a hard cut to the next scene and it's a really exciting part. Where are we going? We're going to Christmas Wonderland! What are we going to do today? Play video games! Yeah, it's like somebody coming back home, or you can see them coming down an escalator and it's all happening around them. Oh! Or maybe more exciting, like a kid going to visiting Santa's workshop. And Santa's not a pedophile.
Wow, oh, look at that. Oh, God.
Oh, Yoko. As John Lennon would say, oh, Yoko. I love the way she brings in the bass here. There it is. You really gotta wait for it. Another reason that makes Yoko's work on Kingdom Hearts so good is that whenever I see the name Kingdom Hearts, my expectations always drop just because I hate everything that franchise stands for. And then her music plays and I think, oh right, yes. I don't have to play the game or hear about it or listen to the dialogue. This is the only time you get to hear the game with no stupid dialogue. And that is a real Christmas miracle. Well, Rudy wanted to suggest this one from South Park's Stick of Truth.
Christmas time is once a year.
Here we go.
Every critter holds it dear. Every animal, big or small. Christmas means so much to us all. It's once a year, it's Christmas time. And it happens once a year. It's once a year at Christmas time. When we hear about how Christmas only comes once a year. Christmas time is once a year. Every critter holds it dear. Every animal, big or small. Christmas means so much to us all.
Let's listen to something from Super Mario World, Super Mario Maker 2, Snow. It's fun to hear these takes on the old Mario songs because I love Mario music, but they're so ingrained in you to sound a certain way, and there's so much cool musicality going on. So it's I love it when Nintendo goes back and lets, I was gonna say real players take them on, but this actually sounds incredibly sequenced. So I have nothing worthwhile to say. Okay, so here is the snow theme from Super Mario Bros. 3, or like in the style of Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah. Yes. Yes. A bit too much static for my taste. That's really nice. If you want to hear more stuff like that, the Super Mercado brothers, who inspired this show, they put out albums where they use like a lot of the sounds and styles of, say, Super Mario Brothers 3 or Mega Man or whatever, but it's all original. It's all original, but also incredibly derivative. But it's pretty. It's an interesting listen. How about another pick from Claudio? How about another pick from Pokemon? How about Route 216? Oh. Would you say that it evolves into something bigger and different? Like a Pokemon, right? ASMR. Slow walk home Christmas Eve and you're a little bit drunk on rum and eggnog, and you're not enough you're gonna throw up. Woo! Yeah, this sounds like everybody at the party has gotten a bit drunker than they normally would, but they're not out of control yet. Your aunt's playing the piano! Yeah! Stick it in your face! Man, I might have told the story, but when my girlfriend got me a PS3, because I was really addicted to Warhammer 40k, I would just listen to strategies about it and make army lists all the time and play long games on the weekend, and she didn't like it. And so she got me a PS3 for Christmas, and I was not really playing video games. Like, we had a PS2 and a Wii and a Dreamcast, so we were playing video games, but, you know, we didn't have the new thing. And she got me that, and also got me Beatles Rock Band. And I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I like playing music. And I was liking Rock Band because we were playing that on PS2, I think. And it was so amazing to get the PS3, Dead Space, Resistance 2, Beatles Rock Band, full band setup, because we already had all the instruments. Everybody was like, in her family, they like to drink, and we were all, it was like a wild time. And I think her mom's dog had just died, and I really didn't like the dog, but it's sad that he died. Anyways, she was singing I Am the Walrus, and she's like, I am a... And then she gets to the line where she goes, dripping from a dead dog's eye. Oh, I laughed. Oh, I was playing the drums. Anyways, the point of the story, the dog was a jerk. And the dog was so smart, though. He was a wiener dog with, like, wiry fur, but he could jump up and he could open door handles. Jump up and pull them down and get outside. Anyways, the point of the story is that we tried to replicate it the next night. We all had some drinks, we had the family over, and we played Beatles Rock Band, and the energy was not there. We were all grumpy. My girlfriend's dad got really drunk, and I was like, had to tell him to kind of like fuck off, and no, I didn't. I think I was really passive aggressive. I think when he left, I went, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I wasn't a cool guy telling him to fuck off. I was like a passive-aggressive little wiener. And, yeah, it was terrible the second night. But the first night was magic. Fucking magic. I just remember sitting on the couch with my video game friend when everybody had gone. We're like, all right, let's look at Dead Space now. And we're going, this doesn't really look all that much different from PS2. What's the big deal? And we didn't realize you needed an HDMI cable. You can't just plug in the RCAs. It ain't gonna work.
Our next selection is chosen by Chris. It is from Croc, Legend of the Gobos. 24.
Snow Island 2. Enough with the voice. Oh. Chris is such a sucker for PlayStation 1 piano.
Show me the Croc!
I'm a croc.
Don't kill me, alligator. Legend of the Gobos. This is so good. Yeah, surprisingly tasteful is right. No business needing to be this. We gotta see some Croc gameplay footage. Yeah. So, when Capcom was announcing was trying to release Mega Man 8, this is what Sony was saying. We don't want your two-dimensional old stuff. This is the future. Croc. This is some precision action platforming. Sorry, Capcom. You had your fun in the early 90s. But now Croc's here. Oh, look, a question box. Where'd they get that idea? Well, that brings us to the end of the show. I have no idea how many we did. Doesn't look like 20, but it was fun. Thank you to Chris, Big Boss Steve, Rudy, Claudio for producing this week's show. Next week will be the best of 2021. A year full of great things. Great, very, very great things. We should be proud of this year. It was a great year. There were great things. People say it was a bad year. They said it was just another 2020. But it was a great year. It was very, very nice. This is from Tales of Symphonia. A snow light descends upon thee. It's not over? That doesn't that feel like the drummer thought the song was over and then they're like, no, keep going, keep going. The song keeps on going.